Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spring Beatings. My name is Andrew Redwood, and of course I am joined alongside, as always, by Loso Prescott and Omar Jackson. How are we doing tonight, gentlemen?
I'm doing great. Yo, wait a minute. Was I on there? Is that
You
me?
signed up for it, brother.
Look,
Man, we
it-
is back tonight, baby. I'm feeling groovy-tastic. Let's get this show on a roll.
This is going to be an exciting night of action. We're going to take a look at the card. Of course, your main event of the evening, Nick Xander takes on Jayson Moreno.
Jayson Money Moreno looking to retain his championship after an unloyal Nick Xander trying to assert his dominance against our champion. But we got another match coming up, ladies and gentlemen. KJ Kilroy versus Howie Dewitt.
This is exciting. Howie Dewitt's apparent debut here tonight against KJ Kilroy. But of course, one of our other title matches of the night, Hendrix Cobb inserts his rematch clause and will take on the global champion, Curtis Oxley.
Hendrix Cobb trying to get his championship right back from Curtis Oxley after that unfortunate loss. But after that, Letus versus Adonis, the two men from Greece trying to claim a throne.
The Battle of Mount Olympus will commence shortly. And of course, coming up right now, the IWF Television Champion, Kory Uraneshi, takes on the challenger, Lex Xander Jr. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This matchup should be an interesting one. Months and months of these two men going back and forth. And here comes the challenger, Lex Xander Jr., which may sound like a confusing statement, seeing as if he is holding the IWF Television Championship. But of course, it was all the way back at Bloody Valentine, where he came out of nowhere attacking Kory Uraneshi and taking his championship. Of course, it was last month at Special Number 4. Kory Uraneshi tried to get his championship back by giving Lex Xander Jr. this matchup here tonight, but Lex cracked him with the belt and walked away with it. So Xander Jr. makes his way out here once again with this championship that is not his, but tonight he has a chance at making it his.
This is on the is not his, ladies and gentlemen. This man is walking around here with a stolen championship. Look at him. He's kissing it.
A crazy ass son of a bitch.
The ultimate nepotism hire is Lex Xander Jr., which is very funny, seeing as if his opponent tonight is Kory Uraneshi, who is the son of Duco Zhang. But Lex Xander Jr. tries to throw his name around because he knows how successful his father and his uncle were, and tries to make that into big special things for him. And we'll see tonight if it works out in his favor, as now we await the man who should be coming out here tonight with the television championship, that being the maestro, Kory Uraneshi.
Look at him.
Loso, this your goat right here, right?
Absolutely.
This is your future. This is your prize pupil that you see in the square
The reigning-
circle. Well, not pupil.
Obviously not. I didn't train in the guy, but he's been trained by the best of the best. The reigning defending television champion. Make no mistake about it. He is our reigning defending television champion.
Absolutely.
You won't have to ask
This
me
man
who I'm
right
putting my money
here.
on.
And this man right here has been on an absolute tear since winning that championship, all the way back at opportunity knocks from Jayson Moreno, your current world champion. So if the rocket is firmly strapped on somebody's back, I would watch out for Kory Uraneshi. If he's got any sort of trajectory like Jayson Moreno, this man could be a world champion very soon. But right now, trying to retain his belt and for once and for all, shut the mouth of Lex Xander Jr.
Kory Uraneshi really got out the mud.
I believe so too. He got it straight out of the mud.
Of his own 2 feet. Greatness.
And Uraneshi unlike Lex Xander Jr., has not tried to use his last name to gain any sort of favor. He doesn't even go under the Zhang last name, wants to carve his own path, and tonight he has a chance. We had the championship introductions.
Introducing first, from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in tonight at 210 pounds, the challenger, Lex Xander Jr. And next, from Osaka, Japan, weighing in tonight at 222 pounds, he is the IWF Television Champion, Kory Uraneshi.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Championship introductions are out of the way, and this matchup is soon to get underway. Uraneshi versus Lex Xander. Here we go. Uraneshi quick on the attack here. Some huge strikes and a slap to the face of Lex Xander Jr. What is he looking to do now? There's more forearms right here. And the two men got a collar and elbow tie up here. And then Xander Jr. is just forcing Kory Uraneshi into the corner. Referee comes in to try to break these two men up. And Uraneshi!
He mad.
And a huge axe handle followed up by some more strikes here. Lex Xander Jr. is in a lot of trouble right now because he is firmly pissed off the champion in Kory Uraneshi.
Kory Uraneshi is not playing around here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. For somebody who tries to be as respectful as possible in that ring, getting the cheap shot because he has no respect for Lex Xander Jr.
Yeah, and who would? You take a man's prized possession and you parade him around like you just won it. You've won nothing, Lex Xander Jr., and he knows that himself. Deep down, he knows that championship is not his. It could be his tonight. It could be, but I highly doubt it. Kory Uraneshi is a man on a mission to get his championship back.
Absolutely. It's now Uraneshi. Oh, huge elbow to the back of the head.
Kory Uraneshi just simply on Lex Xander Jr.'s ass right now. Just beating the dog shit out of him.
Just keeping the fist drops on here. Uraneshi has been in firm control, but here comes Lex Xander Jr. Commentator's curse working in full effect right there. And Lex Xander Jr. right in front of our commentary table, very frustrated with what's happened. And now he's going to break Uraneshi this. What a terrible landing. Uraneshi head first into our commentary desk right there. The sound that made was sickening. And now Lex Xander Jr. like a lion attacking a injured gazelle on the attack here.
I don't know how the hell Kory Uraneshi was standing after that.
It's the adrenaline. This match just started, but both of these men are amped up. This is the first match on the show. You know these guys are fired up. Uraneshi is now trying to fight through the pain, but it is all Lex Xander Jr. now.
Lex Xander Jr. on the top rope. Looking to take
this
full
advantage. This is only going to go well for one man. Oh my God. What a drop kick. Into the cover here once again for the championship. Only gets a 1 count.
Somehow, some way, only a 1 count.
Very shocking. You know, we still are very much in the early stages of this matchup, but after a landing like that from Kory Uraneshi is, oh my God, look at the torque here.
Oh my goodness, Omar, you've been in these kind of situations where you know you start off hot and then one mistake, you just thwarted. How do you come back from it?
It's a rookie mistake a lot of rookies go through, a lot of young men go through, just seeing blood in that ring. But the way to bounce back is simple. Just get back on his ass.
What he's trying to do right now here is Kory Uraneshi through the ropes.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful DDT. The way to counter somebody or getting a drill or drilling our commentary desk and hurting your head is by hurting the head of your opponent. As Uraneshi now could be looking high risk, high reward. A long distance here from the top rope. Xander Jr. up to his feet, walks towards him. Rookie mistake, but no, he gets out of the way. And here comes Xander Jr. with a big forearm. And goes for an elbow. Uraneshi rolled though, and it might have saved him right there. And Xander Jr. tried to shrug it off, act like it was nothing. What is he doing here? As grabs him and
Oh, that was a kick to the gut, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
To the cojones.
Now you see Xander Jr. arguing with the referee here. I don't know.
I think he's getting a warning.
He's either getting a warning or he's trying to plead that he didn't. Now this is a huge error, though.
Absolutely huge error. As much as I don't like Xander Jr., that move was clean.
Huge shot to the face. Another big shot to the face. And Uraneshi is on fire now. Irish whip into the corner here. And Uraneshi, huge clothesline. Xander Jr. is in a bad way. Uraneshi up to the top rope again. This time looking to connect. He does just that. Huge leg drop. As now, what is Uraneshi looking to do? Picks up Xander Jr. And he's got him. Oh, no.
Got him by the trucks. Oh, my God.
Driver. Dropped him on his fucking neck.
Call it 1, 2. No, a kick out somehow by Alexander Jr. You can see Uraneshi immediately. Oh, yeah, immediately he thought there was no way, and you can see he's arguing with the referee. A huge mistake now by our champion.
You got to keep your eye on the ball, young man. Got to keep your eye on the ball. Can't be lollygagging, bro.
Huge knee drop right there by Alexander Jr. Here comes Xander Jr. now. Just some huge strikes right here, and a big clothesline takes down Uraneshi.
I understand the pleading to the ref. As much as Kory Uraneshi has been, well, embarrassed by Alexander Jr.
Oh my God! Vicious combo quickly. Right. To Xander Jr. once again, taunting to the crowd.
He's
very full of himself. Is Xander Jr. Now he's calling up Uraneshi to his feet. Got a long running room here, and here we go. Beautiful bulldog by Xander Jr. and he heads right to the top rope here. What does he have in mind as he turns around and a moonsault?
Oh my goodness!
By Xander Jr. to Uraneshi. 2.
Kick out somehow. Kory Uraneshi's still in it. Lexus, he knows he's in firm control at this point.
Lexus felt as if he's been in firm control since Kory Uraneshi missed that first suicide dive.
Absolutely, but
Uraneshi,
oh my God, he's coming back.
Quick ass feet.
Absolutely, the striking is unmatched. Now, wait a minute. Kick, not successful, but he's gonna connect with the sling blade.
He bounce back, baby.
Absolutely, so quick thinking is the champion Kory Uraneshi, and here we go again with a leg drop. And oh my God, heading to the top rope. Could we be seeing another one? Here we go. Oh, a vicious elbow there into the cover here. 1, 2, throw. Kick out by Xander Jr.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to take a look back here at this brutal elbow drop. Nearly put the match away for Kory Uraneshi, but it was not meant to be. As Xander Jr. now to the top rope. As Xander's on the outside, and this is a bad spot to be in here. As Lex is in no man's land. Here comes Uraneshi! Oh my God! That swanton bomb he took from our world champion Jayson Moreno after their many matches is used to great effect, as now he throws him right into those steps right there.
I don't know how you lined them up correctly. Oh my God, he's just throwing him.
And look at Xander Jr.'s chest. These shots to the
oh my God
are just brutalizing his body. Xander Jr. has gone through a lot of damage here tonight. Kory Uraneshi is not pulling any punches, and it's being shown in full effect with the bruising all over Xander Jr.'s body.
This guy kicked somebody's ass. Relentless aggression on the offense. Just anything is a weapon in that square circle.
Got him up. But wait, here comes Lex. Great counter.
Oh my God.
Out of what could have been a vicious maneuver. As what is Lex
do?
Put his ass up. Here we go. Deadlift German.
Ridiculous
stomp to the back of the head. Yeah, very deceptively strong is Xander Jr. Obviously not the biggest guy, but he does not let that affect him whatsoever. He is, oh my God, what a his clothesline right there by Xander Jr. out of nowhere.
Almost tore his head off.
Now, Just another big strike there by Lex. Keeps it on him here. And now some stomps to the gut. And he is just taking it to Kory Uraneshi. Now yelling at these fans here, not appreciating the reaction from them. And what does Lex have planned? Calling Uraneshi up to his feet while he's on the apron. And Lex Xander Jr. now. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's he doing?
No.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
A huge suplex to the outside from the apron. That was brutal right there. And Lex, you can see, even a little bit shaken out from that, trying to figure out what to do next. That was not a pretty landing for either man, but it was much worse for Kory Uraneshi.
Do what he need to do. Stay on his opponent.
Bruising on the both of these men. Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely. Both of these men are going to war right now. These two men do not like each other, and you can see it fully here. As now, wait a minute. Oh,
come on, got like a strike.
Not successful. Huge scoop slam by Kory. What a catch. What strength from Uraneshi. And oh, boy, here we go. Here we go. Huge forearm to the face. Off the ropes. Goes off the ropes again. Confuses Xander Jr.
Oh, my God.
He does that shit so well.
Cover. 2.
Oh my God.
Oh, nearly put the match away right there. Had Lex Xander Jr. in the spin cycle, had no clue where he was at, and Uraneshi nearly just retained the belt with it. As now he's just walking around, parading Lex Xander Jr. to the fans, and connects with that huge kick to the head. And here we go. Could be looking to end it right now. There we got it.
Is that it?
Explosion. 1, 2.
That's it.
No.
What?
There's no way.
Somehow Lex Xander Jr. gets the shoulder up after that Emerald Explosion, and you can see Uraneshi once again pleading with the referee. Can't believe that wasn't a 3, but he needs to watch out. Xander Jr.'s got him here from behind.
Oh my God, ref! The ref's down!
Ref goes down! No! Oh, blow to Kory Uraneshi! No!
Oh my God.
Xander Jr. now calling up Uraneshi to his feet here. Lex!
We hit him in the balls!
A Lex Factor, and he's calling him up one more time. Referee up to his feet is none the wiser to what has happened. Lex Factor again into the cover here for the TV title. 1,
Kick out!
2,
Kick out!
3, and we have a new IWF television champion in Lex Xander Jr. So we take a look back at how this matchup was won. Inadvertent referee bump, and then a huge low blow to Uraneshi. And then as the referee made his way to his feet, a second Lex Factor would take out Kory Uraneshi, giving Xander Jr. the victory. Xander Jr. for months now has been parading around as a surrogate television champion, but surrogate no more. He is your new TV champ.
He manifested the title.
Inverted! I believe he did that on purpose. He just stole the damn championship
other than Lex Xander Jr.
No, so at this point, you just gotta know ball. Even if it was on purpose, that's just how the game goes, brother.
Unfortunately,
Lex Xander Jr. has dethroned Kory Uraneshi. As we get ready for our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, this one should be interesting. KJ Kilroy gets a second shot, or if you're Howie Dewitt, a first shot, as we see the debut of Howie Dewitt tonight.
And I hope for Kilroy's sake, this is the first and last meeting.
Yeah, of course, KJ Kilroy debuting back at Ragnarok in the Rising Stars Open. And then 2 months ago, at Bloody Valentine, faced off against what we assumed to be Howie Dewitt. But according to Howie Dewitt himself, at special number 4, that was not Howie Dewitt. And tonight we are all going to exactly see how we do it. So Kilroy definitely ready tonight to rid himself of Howie Dewitt and move on to bigger and better things. But does Howie Dewitt have something up his sleeve? Can the young man defeat KJ Kilroy and show the world Howie Dewitt?
Well, we're going to have to see.
That we are, as Kilroy is in the ring here, which can only mean one thing. There is only one man who is going to be coming out next.
Oh, this is my jam.
Now, if you asked me, we have seen this man on multiple occasions, first debuting all the way back at the Ultimate Open and Opportunity Knox, where he was eliminated after getting quick eliminations. Of course, it was then 2 months ago at Bloody Valentine. We saw him in his first ever singles match, but according to him, neither of those times were Howie Dewitt. So tonight, we are going to finally get to know Howie Dewitt, or for some fans, we've already seen. Wait, that's Howie Dewitt? There's two.
Wait,
Howie Dewitt?
this is Howie Dewitt. Oh my God. Oh my God.
How are the two of them?
Did he? This is not the same man we saw last month at special number 4. But I'm getting in my ear from Shooter Key Dynasty. The two men making their way out to the ring are indeed Howie Dewitt and Howie Dewitt, making up the duo of Howie Dewitt.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying what I'm being told.
Hey, Swag Surfer with me, Loso. Hey.
I'm not
Loso is
swag surfing with you.
Hey. Hey.
And you gotta think, if KJ Kilroy was already pissed that he was having to fight Howie Dewitt once again, he's even more pissed now knowing that he has to fight 2 Howie Dewitts.
Is this even fair to him?
I am not sure, but a handicap match is now on the menu, and KJ Kilroy looks disgusted at what has happened. As here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your next matchup is underway, and the 2-minute jive in here. KJ Kilroy, no reaction whatsoever.
He cannot believe what he's
they
seeing right
getting
now.
there though.
Jesus! Huge clothesline right there, and a big boot takes down the other Dewitt. As a chop to the back here from Howie. Off the ropes he goes.
Oh my God!
Took his head off.
KJ Kilroy now with a ground and pound here.
KJ's playing no games against the Dewitts.
Now, wait a minute. Oh my God, cross chop to the throat of Howie Dewitt. And now, wait a minute. Oh my God. And oh, here he comes now. Howie is in control. Kick to the gut and a punch to the head. And he's dancing around.
What the hell?
It looked like they trying to get right to it. See what I did there?
Good one,
Nice.
Omar.
I love that. As now, wait a minute. Here comes the other Howie Dewitt into the ring. And what does he have planned here? Oh, nice backbreaker there by Dewitt. And now he's dancing around. Gotta say, these two men got some great moves here. Off the ropes goes Howie Dewitt, and all the crazy legs. He faked out KJ Kilroy.
Oh my
He's not
God.
having any of it.
Ricky was
He loves the big boot, the white one.
As now, wait a minute. Oh, cross chop now to Howie Dewitt too. As now, what is Kilroy looking to do here?
Wait, so
These
which one's
guys
number 1 and
legally
which one's number 2?
They're just both Howie Dewitt. So I don't know. You think these guys legally changed their name to Howie Dewitt? As a huge back body drop right there.
And they got a sponsor by
I don't want to think about that.
I think that they may legitimately just be named Howie Dewitt and Howie Dewitt. I think that this is actually Howie Dewitt. Kilroy is fired up. He wants the other Howie in the ring right now, and he's not having any of it as he runs straight. Oh, he just takes him out. As Howie Dewitt. Howie Dewitt was not going to tag in whatsoever, and KJ made him pay, and now here comes Howie into the cover here. 1. Oh, and he gets a 1.
Only 1.
Oh my God, once again with the dance moves.
I know KJ was. Oh my God!
Speaking of big boots, the referee gets caught with one as well. Oh my God!
Brilliant.
Oh my God!
Oh, this is coming.
The chair. And he chucks it right at him. And now some more dance moves as Howie gets out of the ring with the chair. Referee none the wiser.
You cannot be serious.
Oh, this is Howie Discus right there into the cover.
One more time. That might be. Oh my God!
Wow.
Kick it at one. I can't believe. I can't believe
we talk a lot of bad things about Martin, our senior referee. Taking a lot of damage here tonight. I feel kind of bad for the guy.
Yeah, but that comes with the job.
As now, wait a minute. Howie gets countered here by Kilroy. And what is KJ looking to do here? As KJ, crack of the neck, and now got him. Jesus, what a move by KJ Kilroy. And now, kick to the gut sends Howie Dewitt down. And now, Howie Dewitt is in some trouble here. Kilroy, Irish whip hard into the corner. But here comes Howie Dewitt. Now, wait a minute, Irish whip, no counter here by KJ Kilroy.
Oh my God.
Brings it back with a huge power slam right there. Picks up Howie once again, and oh no, got him for a dragon sleeper.
Jesus.
And he's got this locked in tight, and Howie Dewitt taps out. That's not how we do it, as KJ Kilroy with a huge exclamation point victory here.
This is how we kill it.
KJ Kilroy is fired up, and you got to think he is now looking to finally put this all in the rear view mirror here. What a win for KJ Kilroy.
Very good win. I know he was not prepared for a handicap match, but damn,
He did a great job at isolating everything. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, a reminder of what we've got later on in the night is Hendrix Cobb looks to regain the IWF Global Championship from Curtis Oxley. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we get ready here for our next matchup, and this is going to be an interesting one. The Battle of Olympus is about to commence as the Greek god Adonis returns for the first time in IWF since his loss to Big Time Barnes, and he's taken on the small Greece Lucha in Letus.
He couldn't have picked on somebody his own size that got packed up. That's all I'm seeing.
But look, you got to pick battles.
A man on a mission. You know, we hadn't seen Adonis or even heard from him. We didn't know if the contract was renewed following his loss to Big Time Barnes until last month after Letus picked up a huge victory against Reptile, and Adonis made his return, came out of nowhere and assaulted Letus, and was only saved by Tyler Rush. And now Letus is getting this matchup, but Adonis is a force to be reckoned with, especially when he is an angry man. And here tonight is looking to take out Letus.
He has a lot to be angry about.
As here we go, a man that is not the biggest, but has the heart of a lion. Here comes Letus. Absolutely impeccable competitor. Of course, we have most recently saw him at not only Special Number 4, but at Bloody Valentine, where he faced the likes of Tyler Rush and formed a great friendship from the looks of it. And here tonight, no Tyler Rush by his side, just looking to get this done on his own. And if he can take out Adonis, that is going to be huge for him here in IWF.
Absolutely. Little Letus. When we first got here, I didn't see too much into him, but he's been trying to prove himself, and well, now it's time.
Absolutely, and if you can do it against a IWF veteran, an original here, then you are well off. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your third contest is underway, and this one right here should be very, very interesting. Adonis so quick to attack here with some brutal strikes. No collar and elbow, nothing of the sort. Adonis just going to bring it straight to you here.
He knows he has the size advantage.
Absolutely.
Over the
He's
little
going to
man.
make great use of it here tonight. Now, oh my God, just deadlifts Letus up like it's nothing.
There can only be one Greek god.
This is a David and Goliath story told right in front of you all, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, it is all Goliath, no David. As now, here we go again, choke slam. No, here comes Letus, and a huge swing blade.
Top rope already.
As now, huge elbow right there into the cover. Immediate kick out though from Adonis. Now, Loso, of course, you're not the biggest guy competing in the XWE Cruiserweight division, but you did have your fair share of run-ins with some bigger gentlemen. How do you strategize for a match like this as someone who is clearly the smaller of the two men?
Well, you got another weak points. And, well, what every big man has is big legs. Take those legs out and, well, you basically wearing them down. That's the only thing I can really go. Hell, the last match I had was a bigger guy, and I lost.
Now, Omar, when you would face off against these smaller men, what was the thing you had to worry about? What was the thing that you had to keep in the back of your mind when you're facing off against somebody the size of Letus?
Oh, just make sure they don't hit my fucking legs.
That is a fair point. Yep, fair point. Straight shooter is Omar Jackson. As now, Adonis.
Come on, Letus, fight back, please!
Arm control by Adonis and just walking around like it's nothing with Letus. As now, wait a minute, Letus getting to counter off some huge strikes. Gonna finally get the advantage here.
Get that nice
Gonna
kick
have
in.
to use that speed here to his advantage. He can clearly outpace the bigger man.
He's trying so hard to get him in the ring. He finally got him. Just so big.
He's got to use so much strength here. And Adonis just quick the sidestep right there. Now
Sleep
off
on
the
Adonis'
ropes, he's
speed.
gonna go. Oh, great counter there by Letus and went straight for that leg. Did Letus. As now when into the cover here. 1, 2. Kick out.
He finally got that 2 count. He's getting close, but I don't know if he can keep the big man off his
Take
feet
a
for
lot
long.
more. Now, wait a minute. Adonis is in some trouble here. Off the ropes goes Letus and a huge drop kick to the head.
He's doing all he can right now.
No more Greek mythology. It's a lot of upsets in that book.
Oh my God. Letus somehow, someway just tried to pick up a man that is at least 50 pounds bigger than him, if not more. And Adonis was having it as he just chucked him into the cover here. 1.
That might be
2.
it. Oh my God. You're right, Omar. There's a lot of upsets in the Homer's book, of course. But the thing about it is, this ain't fiction, my friend.
Oh, wait a minute. Letus trying to steal.
Oh my God.
Is he going to get it? 1. Oh, no counter here by Adonis. There's a lot of weight on top of Letus. A lot of weight, but he somehow gets the counter. 1, 2, throw. Now both men are up here. Letus to the top, and he gets counter off on Adonis as well. Kick to the head. As now, wait a minute. Here comes Adonis, though.
It just wasn't enough.
Anything that kick to the head was yeah, that kick to the head just pissed off Letus more than Adonis more than anything. What a counter! Adonis tried to grab Letus there, and Letus switched the direction and took him straight out with that huge enziguri right there, and nearly gets a 3 count off of it, but only able to get the 2. As we take a look back here, Adonis looked to be setting up for the end. Letus misdirected him and caught him with that beautiful enziguri.
That was a great misdirection by Letus.
Incredible. What strength!
Needed that. Look at him. He's fired up, man.
He knows that he has got Adonis in a bad way right now. He is up on the top, calling Adonis to his feet. And what does he have in mind? Goes right on it. Adonis sidesteps it, screams to the heavens, off the ropes, takes down Letus. And boy, could we be seeing the beginning of the end here. Adonis calling him up to his feet, and Adonis now kick to the gut. Once again up in powerbomb position here. And oh no.
Wait a minute, man. Oh my God!
Just dunked him like it was nothing from the ring to the ground with that brutal power bomb. And now Adonis. Oh guys, we need to watch out here. Ripping apart our announce table here.
Oh, Freddie's raging.
Oh no, what is Adonis looking to do here? Got him in powerbomb position, but Letus once again with a counter. Obviously not false count anywhere, so releases the hold there. And now stomping down the big man is Letus. Goes under the ring here, maybe just looking for anything he can to get an advantage.
Oh
Jesus Christ! Adonis's head smacking off the back of our announce table right there. That was vicious. Now here comes Letus, and a huge, oh no, for a suicide dive. Adonis sidestepped it, and oh no, Adonis now got him by the back of the head here, and Adonis is fuming.
No.
And Jesus Christ, watch out, guys!
Oh my God!
Choke slam through our announce table here, and Letus is out cold here.
Jesus!
Adonis has got this match firmly in control. Here is this vicious choke slam through the announce table once again. And Letus now setting up for this front kick. Wait a minute! It's Tyler Rush! And Tyler ended on the big man! Adonis is pissed! Adonis staring daggers through Tyler Rush here.
The fans
chant on. Here comes Letus! Spear of Olympus, the distraction! Cut it across Adonis! Corkscrew! Frog splash! 1, 2, 3! Letus did it! Following the distraction from Tyler Rush, a huge spear, and then the 360. Wait a minute.
I want to thank all of my friends and family and fans that came out to support me during this match. And I appreciate all the love and all the support I was giving throughout that whole entire match when I was being beaten down and prevailed. But there's one man I want to thank the most, at least for right now, Tyler Rush. Without Tyler Rush and your all support, I don't think I would have won that match. But now, I feel rejuvenated. But I have just a little story to tell. Only 6 months ago, I was in a gauntlet with 4 other men, and I defeated 3 of them, only to be thwarted by the then champion, Caleb Vicodin. But now things are a little different. Before then, I thought I was going to Ragnarok, but things changed, obviously. But now, I'm back. And like I said before, things are different. New champions and new faces are around the place of IWF. And unfortunately, I fell back behind. But now, after this victory, I feel rejuvenated. I feel like I can do something with myself. I feel like I can get back on board of what I meant to do before, and that's be an IWF champion. So, I am laying down the ultimate challenge. Curtis Oxley, you are the now IWF Global Champion. And I want to face you for that championship.
Hold on just a second, hold on. Letus, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I had to. I love that you have this itch to get back into the championship picture, but there's just one issue. I want that global championship as well. I didn't come out here tonight to rain on your parade. I am so happy to see you succeeding, and I am so happy to see how badly you want that championship. However, I want that championship just as badly as you do. So, as a friend, I'm willing to cut you a deal here. Why don't we go after Curtis Oxley together? Why don't you and I do the sensible thing here, put any sort of differences we could have aside, and take out Oxley? Curtis, I know you're listening. I know you're getting ready for a match, but why don't we make this official? We want a triple threat match for that global championship at the next show.
Well, some huge news there, ladies and gentlemen. And really quickly, I'm going to run backstage and see if I can wrangle Curtis Oxley and get any words from him before his matchup. We take a look at our main event here tonight.
Well, good luck with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Redwood, and I am joined alongside backstage by the current IWF Global Champion, Curtis Oxley. Curtis, first of all, I'm sorry to take up some of your busy preparation time before your matchup against Hendrix Cobb, but I just had a quick question for you. Of course, just a few moments ago, we heard from both Letus and Tyler Rush as they called you out to a triple threat match for your global championship. Just curious, any comments, anything you had to say to the two men, anything you'd like to address before your matchup tonight?
Gentlemen, I love your all's tenacity. I love your all's want to see yourselves become something more than what you are now. Something like me. However, I hate that it has to come at the expense of yours truly. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd love to accept your all's challenge and take you both out in one fell swoop, but I simply just cannot accept this challenge. Why, you may ask? It's quite simple. A few months ago when I was signing my official IWF contract, Shooter and I were going back and forth with the negotiating, whether it came to the money and the contract clause and everything like that. We were figuring out every small little detail. One of those little details was a very specific clause I had in my contract. You see, after my matchup against the Miro Omega and Hendrix Cobb, I did not want another multi-band matchup. It being the wrestling business, I knew, however, that that was not a chance gonna happen. I can't just force my way out of a very pivotal matchup. But maybe I could for just a bit of time. So, Shooter and I whittled it down. And for the next 5 months, I will not be competing in another multi-man match. So, that is why I cannot accept your deal. However, I am a giving champion, and I want to see the best people come from my championship belt, because the better the people, the better I get paid. The better the people, the better my star rises. So, gentlemen, you want a shot at the champ? Then you're going to have to earn it. Next month, the two of you all will face at a one-on-one matchup, with the winner becomes the #1 contender for the global champion, and they will face me at Summer Series. Good luck, gentlemen. Whoever wins, just know you've got to deal with a 5-star superstar. Andrew, I have a match to go get ready for. I'll see you soon.
And you heard all that from Curtis Oxley, ladies and gentlemen. One-on-one between Letus and Tyler Rush. But right now, that matters little to what just might happen tonight. We have the former IWF Global Champion, Hendrix Cobb, coming out here, invoking his rematch clause against said Curtis Oxley. Obviously, things did not go so well for Mr. Hendrix Cobb here. Obviously, things went south with the way things went in that triple threat.
That
Hendrix
they
Cobb,
did, as I'm back here, ladies and gentlemen.
oh my God, welcome back. Holy, what?
Wow, you got it fast.
Ran a freaking mile in like a second.
Listen, backstage is right there. I just have to get over the barricade, which my little legs takes a minute to do, but we got there.
Just for you and your little legs.
Champ. You're just as small as I am. Curtis Oxley making his way out here.
And look at him, towel around his waist. Some would call it a fluke victory. All it took was a 3-point bomb from said Hendrix Cobb, and him falling backwards on a downed Amir Omega for a 1-2-3 for Curtis Oxley to become the new global champion.
Yeah, an absolutely insane matchup with an even crazier finish. Just marred in controversy, of course. Hendrix Cobb, if he was conscious and able to stand, would more than likely still be your champion tonight, but the match got to him, and Curtis was able to somehow sneak away with the victory and become your current global champion, and now has a huge chance tonight at shutting Hendrix Cobb down, making sure this rematch clause meant nothing to her. But Hendrix Cobb going to look to do anything to regain that championship. As here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to head to championship introductions here.
Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in the night at 228 pounds from College Park, Georgia, Hendrix Cobb. And next, weighing in tonight at 230 pounds from Hollywood, Florida, the IWF Global Champion, Curtis Oxley.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. As the referee holds up the championship, this matchup is short to get underway. This one should be a doozy here.
Here we go.
Collar and elbow here to start us out. First time we're really seeing that here tonight. And it's Curtis with the advantage here.
It's been a lot of bad blood and animosity. I know Hendrix Cobb knows that what happened there was a freak accident.
It's super unfortunate. I mean, the cameras didn't get to see it because we had already gone off the air, but we got to watch the disappointment as after Curtis Oxley left the ring, Hendrix Cobb had finally regained some sort of composure and consciousness to get up to his feet, and the immediate disappointment that was on his face after realizing that he was moments away from retaining his championship, but with the circumstances that happened, he ended up losing it as Curtis with some running room here. Huge big boot.
It's a nice big boot. Curtis Oxley into the pin. Just gonna hurry it up on
kick out there by Cobb. A man on a mission here tonight.
Oh! He's been in the ring with Hendrix Cobb.
Oh!
You know exactly
Great
what Hendrix Cobb does in this ring. He is a two-time world champion in IWF.
And the cover here. One. Referee got to look at those hands there. Nearly a rope break.
It's been a long night.
He's been beaten down in two of the three matches so far. Great counter here by Curtis Oxley, but a counter here by Hendrix, looking to make this a short night for him. But so is Curtis as he gets a counter off once again, and a kick out by Hendrix.
Look at how skilled these two men are.
Absolutely. Both of these men, former world champions. Of course, Hendrix winning his first championship ever, that being the IWF World Heavyweight Championship from Coast to Stapleton, all the way back at last year's Summer Series. And then Curtis Oxley, of course, years ago in ESC, became a world champion. And both of these men have always had that championship blood running through their veins. And here tonight, they're showing it as a huge avalanche Spanish fly early. And Hendrix looking to keep the attack on here as he's calling up Curtis Oxley. Now, wait a minute. Good for,
oh my God.
Clothesline there by Curtis.
Don't know how Curtis Oxley's still standing and still fighting. Dude, superhuman.
Nice scoop slam right there. And a knee to the face right there by Curtis Oxley. And Curtis right now is in the prime of his career. Made his debut back in ESC all the way back in 2018. Was a young kid then. He has turned into a grown man in front of our eyes. And here tonight, the champion is taking it here to Hendrix Cobb.
Former ESC champion.
Off the ropes. A multi-time North American champion is Curtis Oxley in ESC, a one-time world champion, and now he can add another accolade with the global championship around his waist, and he's feeling it right now, trying to fire himself up, trying to get into Hendrix Cobb's head here as he puts Cobb here up on the top rope, and what does he have in mind? It's a huge punch to the face. Hendrix Cobb is in a world of trouble. Superplex could be coming here, but no, Hendrix getting a counter off, and both these men are back down on the mat, but Hendrix is very quick to head back up to the top here. Hendrix Cobb, beautiful frog splash.
They say if you're feeling froggy, then jump.
One,
That's what Hendricks Cobb was feeling. He might have gotten it. Oh my God. So
my
close.
former broadcast partner Alec Christensen used to say this right here, both men on the top will only go well for one, and it was Curtis Oxley who it went the worst for, as Hendricks was able to get a beautiful counter off and then hit this huge frog splash.
Such an exciting wrestler to see. I mean, he gets it going.
He's just so fast. He's so fast, so creative. He is an incredible competitor. A lot of the people I know that come out to these shows are just genuinely seeking to watch Hendricks Cobb compete. But Curtis here tonight looking to slow down Hendricks Cobb, and this is a perfect way to do so. This vicious sleeper hold is locked in tight. Hendricks struggling to breathe, struggling to find a counter right now, and he is in some trouble, but finally gets a counter off. Now, wait a minute. Huge kick to the back. Hendricks Cobb now. Nice elbow as well. And another elbow.
He really good at picking his spots on when he wanted to attack his opponent. Like,
absolutely.
Like, very methodical with his approach.
Off the ropes goes Hendricks Cobb right there. Knee to the gut by Curtis Oxley. Not really the most noticeable thing right there. The referee kind of got in the way of Hendricks Cobb, and it slowed him down and gave Curtis Oxley a chance to counter. But now it is once again all Hendricks Cobb.
Hendricks Cobb.
Cobb now maybe looking to finally connects with something instead of going off the rope. He's going to connect with a huge drop kick right there. As now, here we go, off the ropes. Here comes Hendricks Cobb.
Oh my God!
I would also like to give a special shout out to the ring crew who was able to put back together our table. I did not want to sit with my feet exposed for the rest of the show.
Stinky. Stinky.
Now, up on the top rope is Hendricks Cobb. And could we already be seeing an early three-point bomb here by Cobb? No, goes
he's trying to go for it, but oh my God!
And Curtis just stopping it in, immediately. 1, 2, kick out, though, by Curtis Oxley. Or by Hendricks Cobb, excuse me.
Don't get no smoothing in that.
Now what is Curtis looking to do here as he's got him kicked or a punch right to the gut right there. It's now off the ropes, and Hendricks Cobb gets caught with a huge running punch and then some more punches, and here he goes, punches in bunches with the Thez press.
Being thrown until he is frontless.
It's now Curtis just wiping the dirt off his feet in the direction of Hendricks Cobb. No respect being shown as now Curtis Oxley just chucks Hendricks into the ring post right there. And now choking him out with the boot here. Referee has got to get in between this. He cannot do that legally. And you can see Curtis now just pander into the crowd here.
Well, he doesn't care, obviously. He's the damn champion.
He hear that in the Snoop song. And now, oh my God, here we go. The man of many airplane spins got one in here right now. And wait a minute,
he's doing so many.
Turns the direction the other way.
Oh my God.
That is very impressive. Curtis Oxley is a hell of a competitor to not get dizzy right there. Cover, 1, 2, kick out here by Hendricks. Just dropping the elbow right down is Curtis Oxley once again here.
In firm control.
And wait a minute.
As soon as I said that,
roll up. 1, 2 for the title.
Oh my God. So close. Hendricks Cobb almost got his championship back from Curtis Oxley.
He was finally able to regain some sort of balance and composure following that airplane spin. That move does not do a lot of damage to you, just really discombobulates you, and was able to get a counter off with that huge roll-up right there. Nearly won him the matchup, but it's got to show Hendricks he was that close off a surprise roll-up to beating Curtis Oxley. He's got to be close to just beating him full out, as both of these men going back and forth here. And Cobb is going to get the counter off here. Another big strike here by Hendricks. And now Curtis throws again, but gets countered off. He has got no answer for the shots from
he ain't got no hands. Oh my God.
Hendrix Cobb had every answer for everything Curtis Oxley was doing there. A punch did not land, as here we go. Hendrix, kick to the face. Now heading up to the top rope, could be looking for that twisting moonsault the long way, but Curtis rolling to the apron. Great ring
Smart
awareness
move.
and presence by Curtis Oxley. As off the ropes goes Hendrix, just a huge shoulder thrust. As now Hendrix Cobb up on the top rope. What does he have in mind?
buddy?
This is high risk.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Oh my God!
Down. Oh my
Here
goodness.
we go! What a move from Hendrix Cobb as he's back in the ring here. And you got to think, he's looking to end this matchup sooner rather than later. Into the cover here. 1, 2, 3.
Curtis Oxley
Kick out.
having the wherewithal to keep things going even after that crazy long way down.
Yeah, and Hendrix, you could see, couldn't believe it, shaking his head in the corner, has no clue what it's going to take out the 5-star superstar. But he's got to figure something out quick, or else he's done! 5-star DDT out of nowhere! 1, 2, no! Kick out by Cobb! Hendrix is in a world of trouble, and Curtis might be calling for one more airplane spin to end this whole thing off here. But Hendrix with the counter here, punch to the gut. On now, here we go. Both men gonna collide into each other. 3-point bomb. As now here he goes. Hendrix off the top rope. Could we be seeing a huge 3-point bomb? Shrugged it up. What the hell?
Are you serious,
Twin? Is called for the bell. This matchup is over. Hendrix Cobb gets the victory via DQ. No championship for him. And what the hell is Amir Omega doing? It's Omega King!
Oh, shit.
The fans in disbelief here at Amir Omega. What the hell was this about? Kick to the gut, and oh my God, Super Ace of Spades!
You know what? Hit that man again with it. Yeah! What?
Amir now leaves the ring and leaves the match in shambles. A disqualification victory for Hendrix Cobb. The championship advantage goes to Curtis Oxley, who retains his belt even after a loss. And it's all thanks to this man, the man he pinned a month ago, Amir Omega. I have no answers for what we just saw. As now, ladies and gentlemen, we get ready here for our main event as Nick Xander takes on Jayson Moreno for the World Heavyweight Championship. This should be one hell of a Wait a minute. Aaron Slade not booked on the card here tonight. Does not have a matchup, and we weren't told of this happening. Slade making his way down to the ring. Of course, last month we saw him at IWF Special number 4, where he lost to the 2 men he helped bring up in the Crucible in a handicap match. And here tonight, obviously not dressed to compete. So what's he doing out here?
Who the hell knows?
Fans really giving it to him here. No love lost for this man. No matter what he does, no matter how hard he tries to bring these fans back into his side, they are still giving him the worst of it right now. Slade in the ring here. Looks like he's grabbing a microphone.
Listen, I shouldn't be surprised. Okay? I get it. You've seen, I've said this before, I'll say it again, time and time again. You have all seen the worst from me. But you've also seen the best. You've been here throughout every stage of my career, whether you sat there wanting me to beat somebody or wanting me to be beat. You have been here throughout all of this. You've seen my life play out for 10 years. Hell, most people don't even make it 2. I have been here 10 years, and that is why the relationship I share with every single one of you means so much to me. I don't care if you love me. I don't care if you love to hate me. I don't care if you despise me. It wouldn't piss on me if I was on fire. This ring is like a home to me. It is not my home, but it is like a second home to me. In our relationship, I see all of you as family. You don't have to like your family members, but at the end of the day, you love them. And whether you root for them or you
Whoa, Aaron. I hate to come out here and interrupt another exciting speech by you, but I had to. Aaron, I had to be the one to come out and give you a reality check you've been waiting for. Aaron, this is not and will not ever work. You talk about doing right by these people. Aaron, if you want to do right by them, then just retire, because this is getting nowhere.
This is getting me nowhere. See, I was having a moment, and you just decide you're going to come out here and interrupt me. That's fine. Listen, I know your name. I've seen you around. We were both in XWE, I get it. You did things there, I did things there. But honestly, I don't know you like that. So why? What makes you think that you can just waltz on out here and try and talk down to me?
Very funny, Aaron. Whether you know me or not does not matter in the slightest to me. You see, Aaron, I, unlike a lot of people who have stood toe-to-toe with you in this ring before, I understand you. I understand that you come out here, you get on that microphone, you talk a big game and pray that somebody interrupts you. I understand that whenever that happens, you try to get a reaction out of them. That way they play right into your hand and you can keep the pressure on them until they cave and try to beat you up. And then you will be the one to counter and beat their ass. But I am not like any of these other people. Aaron, since the beginning of my career, all I have heard is that I was supposed to be the next Aaron Sling, and I hated that. I didn't want to be some guy that came out and put on great matches but could never get the win. I didn't want to be some guy with 0 championship accolades after 10 long years in the industry. I didn't want to be somebody that was always the bridesmaid and never the bride. So what did I do to change that? I started winning. I won matches, I won championships within the first 2 months of my career, and yet the comparison still stayed. So now I have to come out here and show to all these people that I am nothing like you.
Okay, hold on.
No! I was not done, Aaron. You talk about wanting these people to cheer you. You talk about wanting these people to respect your actions. But Aaron, these people should not be the ones who matter. You know whose opinion should matter? Your wife's. Your wife's, who has been threatening to divorce you for years, Aaron. And if not hers, at least your son's opinion should matter. But that doesn't seem to matter either. All he wants is for daddy to come home and play games with him, but all he gets in return is a deadbeat dad who is more worried about how the people in the arena feel than his own son and wife do.
Okay. You want to go there, that's fine. But why don't you go ahead, you walk your snide ass down to this ring, we settle this. I'll show you. You know, you've seen, everybody's seen what I do to people I love. How about I show you what I do to people who don't mind their damn business and that I am starting to genuinely hate? How about you come on. Let's do this.
You fans want a match? You all want to see me fight Aaron Slade right now? No. Aaron, my career has been dependent on you since the start. It's been dependent on your success. You don't get it. The way the people perceived you was the way they perceived me. The promoters in the back only saw me the same way they saw you. So here's the deal. You want this match? You can have it. Not right now, though. You have to be dependent on me for once. This match will happen when I say so. So, Aaron, I'll see you soon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, very, very interesting development right there. A future match between Connor Martin and Aaron Slade. Should be very interesting, but now it is officially time here, ladies and gentlemen, barring any more interruptions, to get ready for our main event of the evening, as Nick Xander makes his official return here into the professional wrestling industry, his first match in over 4 years against Jayson Money Moreno. As here comes Nick Xander. Of course, Nick Xander last month at special number 4 at a face-to-face interaction with Jayson Moreno, where he said he cared nothing about CTK and tonight was going to take everything away from Jayson Moreno. He was going to take the belt. He was going to make sure that Alex G realized he was being used and that he was going to take away CTK from Jayson Moreno.
This guy's damn problem.
Xander, of course, returning in the industry back at Ragnarok, where he helped out Alex G, or attempted to, in his match in the main event against Tyson Styles, but it was to no avail, and ever since then has been on this tour of trying to tear apart CTK. He is in the ring here, and here comes Jayson Moreno, not coming out to the usual music, instead coming out to the joined theme of CTK. Here comes your world champion.
Our world champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Our world
Jayson Money
champion.
Moreno is coming out here. Nick Xander, I'm not going to lie to you. This has to be some sort of jealousy thing. Okay, he sees the young buck, he's having fun, he's the goddamn champion right now, and you know what he wants to do? He wants to poop all over his party. Okay, that's what he wants to do. Screw that noise, okay?
Moreno, since winning this championship, has not had an easy path. Of course, after cashing in and winning the belt, was stripped of it by IWF General Manager Shooter Key Dynasty, only to later regain it at Bloody Valentine. And here tonight, his first real time getting to come out to the ring to these fans with that championship. So we had the championship introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, weighing in tonight at 210 pounds from Richmond, Virginia, Nick Xander. And next, weighing in tonight at 238 pounds from Fort Worth, Texas, he is the current IWF World Heavyweight Champion, Jayson Moreno.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, and this one should be very, very interesting. Moreno getting one last look at this championship before it is officially up for grabs. Xander getting a chance to look at the belt he's looking to take here tonight. This show could end the same way it started, with a Xander walking out as a new champion. Here we go. Nick Xander, Jayson Moreno, your main event is underway.
Hey, look, man, I know jealousy is one hell of a thing.
Wait a minute, these guys are talking so much trash.
Oh, they are? Oh, my God.
They swinging. They swinging. They swinging.
There is no love lost between the two men. Xander gets the worst of it here, but quick to get a counter off is Nick Xander. Stomping out Jayson Moreno. The clear veteran's advantage is going to go to Nick Xander. Of course, a former XWE World Champion, the current leader of the Lex Xander training facility, winning that back at Cataclysm 2 from his brother Lex Xander Sr., who we haven't heard from since he lost that matchup, as Xander right now in a world of trouble, stunned on his feet, and a nice headlock in here by Jayson Moreno.
Had that thing in
That's beautiful technique.
for a little while.
Into
Let's go to the pin, see where he's at on it.
Oh, wait a minute. Just lifts his head up. He's talking some smack. He knew that wasn't going to keep down Nick Xander. So just went ahead, let him know what was up, though. As now some kicks to the chest here. He's really toying here with Nick Xander. And Nick just pushing him off here. And here comes Xander. Car crash like cross-body right there. Takes down Jayson Moreno.
Nick Xander always wants to ruin something.
Huge punch to the face. Oh my God.
Ruler of wrestling for years.
Already. Jesus
Oh my God.
Christ. A huge overhead belly to belly really early in this matchup. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out here by Jayson Moreno.
I mean, Los, you could call Xander. I mean, I was just gonna call him Nick, a ruining wrestler. He's most like the skill check of this business.
Absolutely. Nick Xander has been an incredible competitor for some time. Of course, many incredible rivalries, including the man he's fighting for here tonight, and Alex G. Now we have, oh my God! Jayson Moreno crashes and burns from that meteor, and that was a rough landing. Now here's the thing. We haven't heard from G at all. We don't know what G's opinions are on this matchup, but I can only assume he doesn't want this from his two friends. As now, wait a minute. Moreno looking to steal one here. Only gets the 1 count.
But the thing about it is, CTK terrorized the goddamn locker room, the whole locker room for a year straight. Okay, you have Nick Xander, he comes in, and he's basically like, screw whatever the hell Jayson Moreno has going on. I'm gonna screw you over.
He said it last month when Moreno asked what was up. He had no intentions when he came to IWF of joining CTK. He came here to help a friend in Alex G, and when that wasn't successful, he tried to help him out in another way by showing him he was being used. And Moreno didn't want to hear any of that because he doesn't believe it to be the truth, and damn it, neither do I. Now, nice dragon sleeper there by Nick Xander.
Look, in the world of wrestling, everybody's getting used in some way, shape, or form. Just like how those ropes were being used to elevate Nick Xander into that suicide dive. My goodness, look at him go.
That was a thing of beauty. Came off the ropes like a bullet. As now, what is he looking to do here? As he's got him up.
Just ramming him in that barricade.
That's beautiful right there.
Getting back into the ring. Smooth.
Now, wait a minute. Just turning over a half Boston Crab here. Moreno a little close to those ropes, but is not close enough to get a hand on it here. He's got to fight his way out of this right now.
A simple half crab could be a very effective half crab.
Absolutely.
You got
that thing really in now. He's sitting on it.
Yeah, just there.
I don't think he's done. He's sitting on it again.
My God. And look how he's got his leg wrapped around the other leg here of Jayson Moreno. Kind of stopped him from moving whatsoever closer to the ropes. So he was forced to get out of it. But the God, he's got this locked in here. He's getting grippy.
Got him out of the neck.
The grip of the gods here by Jayson Moreno. Xander's in a world of trouble and just punches his way out of it. Knew very quickly his lights could have been going out. So he got out of it.
Don't hate me for the move, all right? It's effective. I don't have a name for it. He has one, but I have a better one for him, okay?
Nick Xander, huge power bomb right there. And oh my God, Nick Xander early in this matchup could be looking for the running blockbuster here into the cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out by Moreno. The move that won Nick Xander the XWE World Championship back in 2016 nearly just won him the IWF World Championship in 2025. But here comes Jayson Moreno with a clothesline to the back of the head.
Too bad it's not 2015 anymore. We're in a new era.
It is a very different era for Nick Xander.
Moreno, just huge strike right there. And what is Moreno looking to do? Jesus, what an overhand chop.
And as we tried to usher in the era of Moreno, Nick Xander trying to recapture that glory. He hasn't been doing half bad here, but Jayson Moreno's on top.
Oh my God, now just right to the arm right there. Very nice there by Jayson Moreno. He's keeping the attack right on him here as he just throws him straight down. Running, huge splash right there.
My goodness. The pin. 1,
2. Oh.
Only 2 count. Nick Xander stays alive.
And here's what I don't understand about Nick's motives. If, as much as we, throughout the first year of IWF, despised what CTK were doing, all of the men benefited from it. Devin Grimm benefited, Alex G benefited, Jayson Moreno benefited. I don't understand where this thought of Alex G being used is coming from. If anybody was the best when it came to getting help, it was Alex G. He had countless help to get through his world title retention.
Quite obviously. Oh my God!
Now, whoa! Not successful with the frog splash, and like a vicious vulture, Nick Xander picks up the scraps.
Exactly. He's a vulture. He's treacherous. Out of all the Xanders that I've seen in my lifetime, even their sister, they are all treacherous. But there's something about Nick Xander. Jesus.
But
Look at those drop kicks. It's just something. I don't know. I was thinking that they had one. Look.
I believe so. And oh my God.
Oh my God.
For the world title. 1, 2. No. What kick out by Moreno.
It was so close.
That it was. And we'll take a look back here at the final destination from Nick Xander. Nearly won him the world championship as Xander got him up on the shoulders here. And
Look at him.
Trying to touch the crowd
that he had along the way. Any people that loved him. Oh my
Jesus
God!
Jesus! If I was Jayson Moreno, I would not have gone for another attack. I would have told the referee to check on him right now because he could have surely knocked him out with that.
He hit him hard with that elbow.
That was one of the most brutal back elbows I have ever seen. As a nice German suplex. Both men are down here.
Might have took some of the wind out of Moreno's sails.
From all them chops to the chest. Got some air. Oh, you got to follow through, young man.
That's now, huge chop. Gonna give him some of his own. So if Xander gets any more offense, he's gonna be feeling it now. Big forearm right there by Jayson Moreno. Another huge forearm by Moreno. And what is he looking to do? Just shoves him over. Telling him to stay down.
Suck it. He tell him to suck it.
Pushed it down like the dork he is.
Nick Xander, so methodical in that ring, as well as just methodical in his normal day-to-day. We see how he tries to get into people's head, like you got it, or like he's attempted to get into Moreno's head. Into the cover here. 1, 2. Now kick out there by Nick Xander. As now, wait a minute, Nick Xander could steal one here for the world title. 1, 2.
Nice roll up. Oh my God.
Nearly got the victory right there, did Nick Xander, but Moreno was able to kick out, but right now it is still all Xander. And now, wait a minute, Nick Xander is in trouble. Moreno in the zone.
Oh my goodness.
Both of these men nearly stealing one here, but now they're both up on their feet and just swinging wildly as Nick Xander. Off the ropes he goes. Huge clothesline by Moreno.
Nice clothesline.
Jayson have in mind. Up on the middle rope here. And Jayson Moreno just jumps over Nick Xander. And a huge bulldog right there. Fairly certain he just threw off Nick Xander with that. That was incredible right there. I think just throwing off Nick Xander was Jayson Moreno. That was incredible. As now this headlock locked in once again, just trying to wear down Nick Xander.
Yeah, Nick flipping him off.
Now, Jayson Moreno just some vicious strikes here. Just keeping him on it.
As he should. It's dangerous.
Swinging for the fences is Jayson Moreno. We got to take a look back at this here. Flips over him with ease. And then a huge bulldog takes down Nick Xander.
That was awesome.
Now, oh my God, what an uppercut there by Jayson Moreno. And once again, just wearing down Nick Xander is Jayson Moreno. Trying to make sure that if he grabs another chokehold or anything like that, it's the last thing Nick Xander sees before this match is over.
Absolutely.
Huge back elbow right there by Jayson Moreno. Nick Xander gonna sidestep one though, and here comes Nick Xander. A huge flurry of offense. As now, wait a minute, Nick throws Moreno off the ropes here, and Nick Xander huge.
Oh my God.
Dragon suplex. Cover 2.
That might be it.
No.
Almost had a new champion. It was so close.
Nearly got the 3 after dropping him right on his neck with that dragon suplex. And now, wait a minute, just shoving him off the ropes and sandwiching him in between the ropes and that back elbow. And now, wait a minute, huge. Whoa!
Oh my God.
Now it's Nick Xander who's struggling to get up here. Just going to crawl into a cover here. Referee, though, calls a rope break. Foot under the rope for Jayson Moreno, and Xander is pissed. Screamed at the referee the second he got up to his, or got into a seated position, but gonna keep the attack on Jayson Moreno. Now, oh boy, here we go again. Could this be the one that gets him the world championship? No! Moreno with a counter there, and now, wait a minute, here we go! Going platinum! Number 1, 2, 3, Jayson Moreno retains the world championship.
I know that's a goddamn relief, man.
Absolutely. All the wearing down from this matchup that he did to take out Nick Xander worked fluently. It was one and done. One going platinum to help him retain the championship. What a night. We've seen new champions crowned, controversy in the form of Curtis Oxley retaining via a disqualification. We see Jayson Moreno retain his belt. Howie Dewitt's supposed debut, and KJ Kilroy's domination of the two men. What a night for Loso Prescott and Omar Jackson. I am Andrew Redwood signing off. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
What the hell's going on?
We're still on air here. I'm getting word we're still on air as Nick Xander beating down Jayson Moreno here, following that what looked to be a show of respect.
What the hell is he doing?
And here comes Alex G. Alex G making his way down to the ring.
Bro, you gotta stop this.
Yeah, looking to immediately just yelling here at Nick
friend,
Xander.
dude.
G is not pleased with Nick Xander whatsoever. As you can see, Moreno finally making his way up to his feet in the background here. Two men just arguing back and forth. And, I mean, what the?
Son of a bitch.
What
rat bastard.
the hell? What the hell, Alex?
Has he lost his goddamn mind?
You had something so good, and you're just gonna throw it away? Wait, that's BaldNLazy's music. That's Lucas Ruff.
God!
Lucas Ruff. I was about to say Julian Velez, of course, a protege to Jayson Moreno, the same way Lucas Ruff is a protege to Alex G. Of course, both of those men had an encounter back at the Rising Stars Open where it was Ruff getting the better of the two men, and now here tonight, Ruff has come out of nowhere. This is the first time we've seen him since Ragnarok, as now he's calling up Moreno here. Oh my God, no!
Oh my God!
And no, what, Alex, no! G lining up here, Destiny! What the hell did we just see? Alex G just threw away everything he had for two men who a few months ago weren't even in the company. Once again, though, ladies and gentlemen, I am Andrew Redwood, and I'm signing off. What the hell?